Okay, recording in progress. Thank you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, stand. So, good morning, teacher. So, must you say, you are teacher now.
Yeah, I know what to do.
No, I say good morning, teacher. You must say good morning, children.
Good morning, children.
No, not children. One more time. Okay, good morning to you. Okay, so you are teachers, huh? Good morning, teachers.
Good morning to you.
May I sit down?
Sure.
Thank you, teacher. May I start reading, teacher?
Sure.
So when you see that, look at Uncle Raymond's, my eye contact with you. So must look at eye contact. 知道吗?
Yeah.
Okay, 知道啊? Both Chinese, Mandarin I can speak. Don't worry. So Mandarin, Chinese, or English, both I can. You want me to speak Malay also can. So the one, okay, ready? So I would like to hear from you first. Okay, I think you got these notes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but before that, can we read this one first? Ready? Now, there is a thing called 3, 2, 1 second. Remember, Yixian?
What?
If there's a full stop, listen, if there is a full stop, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, if there's a full stop, pause for 2 seconds. If there's a comma, pause for 1 second. What about the next paragraph?
1 second.
No. If there's a next paragraph, how come I cannot do it? Give me a minute, huh? If there's a next paragraph, okay, next paragraph, 3 seconds. So comma is for 1 second, full stop for 2 seconds, next paragraph for 3 seconds. Get it?
Okay.
Just do your best. Just imagine now you are in the exam hall. Do your best. Then if there's anything that I need to change, I will change for you. Okay, I won't call it a mistake. I will just give you the pointer. So don't say that you're making mistake. No, you're just do your best. In 3, 2, 1, go. Have you read this passage already?
No.
Okay, I give you 1 minute. Okay, just practice first. So once you're ready, tell Uncle Raymond, okay?
Okay.
So are you ready?
Not yet. I haven't finished reading.
Okay. Sorry, Uncle Raymond is having a bit flu. Sorry, so don't need to put the mask, don't worry.
Okay.
Which school are you from? I forgot to ask you, my dear.
What?
Which school are you from?
Mito.
Oh, Rito. Okay. That is the east side, right? Of Singapore. Is it correct?
Pongo.
Huh?
Pongo.
Pongo. Oh, Rito is Pongo. Okay, so it's in east. Ready? Let's go, sir.
It was pouring heavily. Kelly was getting ready to go to school. As she was about to slip her left foot into her shoe, she spotted a large cockroach crawling out of it. Ah! She screamed in alarm. Her mother, on hearing her wail, sprinted out from the kitchen. What happened? What's wrong? She asked frantically. It's a cockroach, Mom, Kelly responded. Before they could react, the bug had crept out the door in a flash. Kelly's mother grabbed a can of disinfectant from the utility cupboard and sprayed the shoe with it. Looks like we should do some spring cleaning, said Kelly's mother. Kelly nodded in agreement as she glanced at her watch. It was time to go. However, she was a little disturbed by the incident. She put on her shoe hesitantly, half anticipating another creepy crawly to emerge. She wondered if the bug had had a good sleep in her shoe and the previous night, and if it had already found a new home for itself.
Yeah, confirm that you sure can pass one. I'm not sarcastic to you. But okay, Yixian, you want to know whether I pass very well or average, correct? That's the main thing, right? Yeah, confirm can pass. I will say 6.5 out of 10. Okay, you got what Uncle Raymond has told you. You don't call me teacher. Huh? All my students will call me Uncle Raymond or call me sir. So I think Yixian, you can pass, but you lack of the tonality, the rhythm. You have the 3, 2, 1 second. Very well done. Okay, so get something right. So far, your teacher never tell you right. Did the teacher tell you next paragraph you must pause for 3 seconds? No, right?
No.
Huh? No, right?
No.
Okay, now I introduce 3 students to you now. Okay, student A, B, and C. You tell me now, you teacher, right? You tell me how they read, okay? All right, so within this 1 hour, I want to teach you. Okay, student A, are you ready? Hey, student A, are you ready? Okay, let's go. So Uncle Raymond is student A, B, C lah. Okay, student A. Then you say, teacher, may I continue? May I start reading?
What?
You are teacher now. I'm saying, teacher, may I start reading?
Okay.
It was falling heavily. Kelly was getting ready to go to school. As she was about to slip her left foot into her shoe, she spotted a large cockroach crawling out of it. Ah! She screamed in alarm. Her mother, on hearing her, will spring out from the kitchen. Can pass on.
Can.
You sure, man? This type of student like that. Okay, now B. Ready?
Oh,
Teacher, may I start now reading?
sure.
It was falling heavily. Kelly was getting ready to go to school. As she was about to slip her left foot into her shoe, she spotted a large cockroach crawling out of it. Ah! She screamed in alarm. Her mother, on hearing her, will spring out from the kitchen. Cannot. You think B is better than A?
Yeah.
A bit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So still can pass, not so good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I introduce C all the way from Britain, United Kingdom. Good morning, teachers. May I start reading, please?
Sure.
Thank you, teachers. It was pouring heavily. Kelly was getting ready to go to school. As she was about to slip her left foot into her shoe, she spotted a large cockroach crawling out of it. Ah! She screamed in alarm. Her mother, on hearing a wheel, sprang out from the kitchen. What happened? What's wrong? She asked fanatically. It's a cockroach, Mom, Carrie responded. Before they could react, the bug had crept out of the door in a flash. Carrie's mother grabbed a can of disinfectants from the utility cupboard and sprayed the shoe with it. Looks like we should do some spring cleaning, says Kelly's mother. Kelly nodded in agreement as she glanced at her watch. It was time to go. However, she was still a little disturbed by the incident. She put on her shoe hesitantly, half anticipating another creepy crawling to emerge. She wondered if the bug had had a good sleep in the shoe the previous night, and if it had already found a new home for itself. Get it now?
Yes.
So there's a reader. I can actually show you the actual person who is reading. So I have to pull out the file. But because there are this 1 hour, there's a lot of things to share with you, okay? To make sure that you learn. So remember, Yishen, you're born Singaporean or you're from China?
Singaporean.
Okay, so we're done. Whether Singaporean or China, no basis here. They all support everything. So, okay, listen, Yishen, when you see there's a double T, do you see I underline something?
Yeah.
You can number? You see that?
Yeah.
Okay. When you see the double word, Yishen, you are 拉长那个音 getting food spotted. Get it?
Okay.
What did I write now?
Seed.
Wait. Hey, how come this one cannot? Right? 你怎么读？等一下啊。Okay, let's go. How are you going to read this?
The seed sit on seat.
Sorry, it should be the seat. Sorry, I forgot to put this. Okay, one more time.
The seed sit on the seat.
Get it now? You cannot say the seat sit on the seat. The seat sit on the seat. Excuse me, what are we talking about? 那个种子坐在那个椅子，对吗？ You get the idea now? The seat sit on the seat. So 拉长那个 the seat sits on the seat. Get it now?
Yeah.
The rhythm. All right, I want rhythm. Okay, you know, next 2 days is our National Day, right?
Yeah.
Then you know that we have a vision for tomorrow, correct?
Yeah.
This song heard until you get tired and sian already, right? Can you imagine someone saying this? We have a vision for tomorrow. So go me. Very boring, right? Come on, it's out of tune, right?
Yeah.
Now, so I want the tune. I want the rhythm. Get out, Ishan. It
Yeah.
was pouring heavily. Now, when you have more than 2 syllables, right? For example, you say lemon, right? But when you say lemonade, it's like, look at my finger, look at my hand, sorry. Lemonade. You know what I mean? Like that.
Mm.
Okay, rhythm. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. Are you ready? One more time. Sit straight. Okay, you cannot do like that. You cannot do like that. You cannot do like that. Sit straight. The 2 hands must be on the table on that day examination itself. Remember that, huh? Don't put your hand under the table.
Mm.
Because when I was doing invigilation for oral for my Set 4 students, there are some teachers don't like the student to put the hand below. They like the 2 hands on the table. You know, table like that, the 2 hands on the table. Right? Get it? Yeah. Okay. Ready? One more time, I read one more time. So I just read the first paragraph. So you realize I have a full stop, I pause, right? For 1 second, 2 seconds. When there's comma, is 1 second. Remember the comma here? Okay, and then the full stop here, okay? It was pouring heavily. Kelly was getting ready. Say getting. 他们准备 get it. Next week also got Chinese oral, correct?
Yeah.
So 一样咯。So 我一次过教英文跟华语，准备不是准备，他已经准备，以前已经准备。Very boring, right? 以前已经准备。Remember the the 四调声。So Kelly is double L, correct now, my dear?
What?
Kelly is double L, right?
Yeah.
So 拉长怎么拉呢 ？Kelly, get it now?
Yeah.
Okay, it was pouring heavily. Kelly was getting ready to go to school. As she was about to slip her left foot into her shoe, she spotted a large cockroach crawling out of it. Ah, she screamed in alarm. Her mother, on hearing her wail, spin out from the kitchen. Are you ready? Back to you. Drink some water, my dear. Do you have a cup of water in front of you?
No,
Yeah, drink now.
I don't have.
Too bad. Next time I'll drink. You want to get some water to drink?
Nah, no need.
Okay, let's go.
It was pouring heavily.
No. You must the-dum. It was pouring. 记得你看啊 boy, if there's a R sound, S sound, S T sound, R-S-T-L-Y, okay? When there's a R sound, you don't call Uncle Lemon. Uncle Lemon. It's called Uncle Raymond. Remember R. So if there's an S, you must do that she. Singapore, not Singapore. And if there's a T sound, thank you. That's right. Totally agree. And if there's N with L-Y, phonetically, Lee. Okay, Lee. Hesitantly, Lee. Okay, let's go. I take away the rest first.
It was pouring heavily. Kelly was getting ready to go to school. As she was about to slip her left foot into her shoe, she spotted a large cockroach crawling out of it. Ah! She screamed in alarm. Her mother, on hearing her wail, sprinted out from the kitchen. What happened? What's wrong? She asked frantically. It's a cockroach, Mom, Kelly responded. Before they could react, the bug had crept out of the door in a flash. Kelly's mother grabbed a can of disinfectant from the utility cupboard and sprayed the shoe with it. Looks like we should do some spring cleaning, said Kelly's mother. Kelly nodded in agreement as she glanced at her watch. It was time to go. However, she was still a little disturbed by the incident. She put on her shoe hesitantly, half anticipating another creepy crawly to emerge. She wondered if the bug had had a good sleep in her shoe the previous night and if it had already found a new home for itself.
Well done. This is the first time you read like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Confirm improve. But you know what happened? When you are supposed to read the next paragraph, you did not pause for 3 seconds.
Oh,
Okay. Yes. And then when you read the door, you read door. You become D-O-O-L, door. It's door. 记得吗 ？Double O 拉长那个音 door. Open up the door. Can you please go to the door there, not door? If it's D-O-L, it will be door. Do you see? You get the difference?
yeah.
记住那个 the seat, sit on the seat. Just remember this.
Yeah.
Okay, when you see double word 拉长, then here, I think this part you forgot to have 3 seconds. This one, yes, you have 3 seconds. Then when you have this disinfectant, it's a bit out of tune already. Disinfectant is disinfectant. So when you know these are more than 3 syllables, you have to do the disinfectant. One more time.
Disinfectant.
No, you see disinfectant. No, it's disinfectant.
Disinfectant.
Enthusiastically.
Enthusiastically.
If you cannot, you do this. I teach you these few days, you do this. Ready? Don't laugh. I'm very serious. It's because I wrote my guidebooks. One of the part is called practicing oral. Okay, listen, look at my mouth. I'm serious. First, you do this with your palm. Clockwise. You know what is science, right? Clockwise and anti-clockwise. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Clockwise 20 times. Then 20 times anti-clockwise. So to massage this one. That's option 1 and 2. Okay, no, stop. Method 1 and 2. Method 3, do this. Ready? So the tongue is up and down. So yes, you have to practice this. You know, when those people play sport, they have to do warm up, correct? Right? They have to warm up their body before they go to start the game. Because Uncle Raymond is also a coach for football. So I always ask my player to warm up before they go for the match. Same thing, you have to warm up your mouth and your tongue. However, ever, never, forever, clever, whichever, whenever. So later, when you're free, download the video again and listen. However, ever, never, forever, clever. 你懂绕口令吗？虎松打虎不打虎，打虎下老虎，老虎破后虎，时不是时，时不是时，时不是时。No rap, no rap. So you're doing. So far, not many students can follow me 5 times. However, ever, never, forever, clever. So you're practicing the sound, and then every time when my student go for oral in set 4, I will ask them to roll their tongue without sound.
Oh.
So you're warming up your tongue. So when you go then, you will not feel tongue tight. 明白吗？
Yeah.
So well done. So I can tell you, I'm very frank. Not many in your school will read like that. Seriously. So you will be impressed to express, not to depress yourself. Cool, right? Do your best with all the zest. Beat the test to win the rest from east to west and be top of the crest. Do not try, you will cry. Everything will dry. Ready? One more time. No point to have too many passages. True now. Once you get you to this passage, later we're going to move on to the next one. Let's go.
It was pouring heavily.
No, always start. Okay, maybe I forgot to tell you. Every time when you start a new paragraph, you must be very forceful and punchy. It was pouring. Then the next, what happened? Looks like we should, you must bring out your tonality a bit higher. Let's go.
It was pouring heavily. Kelly was getting ready to go to school. As she was about to slip her left foot into her shoe, she spotted a large cockroach crawling out of it. Ah! She screamed in alarm. Her mother, on hearing her wail, sprinted out from the kitchen. What happened? What's wrong? She asked frantically. It's a cockroach, Mom, Kelly responded. Before they could react, the bug had crept out of the door in a flash. Kelly's mother grabbed a can of disinfectant from the utility cupboard and sprayed the shoe with it. Looks like we should do some spring cleaning, said Kelly's mother. Kelly nodded in agreement as she glanced at her watch. It was time to go. However, she was a little disturbed by the incident. She put on her shoe hesitantly, half anticipating another creepy crawly to emerge. She wondered if the bug had had a good sleep in her shoe the previous night and if it had already found a new home for itself.
Then that's one today, this one confirmed is more than 7.5. Now let me explain. You pronounce this word large very good. Large, 非常大，非常小。我很怕. I'm very frightened. I'm scared. I'm happy. I'm related. I'm worried. I'm angry, I feel a bit under the weather. So you can mean you must bring out the moods, and you did bring out the large. And you but this one you did not pronounce it correctly. Responded. One more time.
Responded.
Can you please respond to my email? Can you please respond to my WhatsApp? Can you please kindly respond to me as soon as possible? Right? Double S. As soon as possible. Not as soon as possible. Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you understand? I don't care what your friend tell you. 以前 don't read like Amor. You know what's Amor, like 老外. Don't read like those Amor. Don't give a damn to them. I'm so sorry. You need to win the hearts of the examiner and readers. Okay? I conduct interview in the real world out there. Okay? And I talk to those big businessmen before, and they talk like this. Your dream is to go for further study to meet the real world. Okay? I know some teacher will not like this kind of tonality. But you are facing the real world. I'm teaching in the real world, the real interview. Later we'll see how we're going to do the second parts. Okay. So you pronounce the word however also wrongly. You pronounce however.
However.
Yes. You just not pronounce however. However. Just however. You know like that. 那个人 no, you know the heartbeat 死掉了. So one more time.
Read again.
No, the HOW, that one, this one.
However.
Yes. You get it now? You get it now? You get the 你做到那个音吗? Do you catch the tonality?
Yeah.
Okay. One more time.
However.
Okay, then how about this one? Emerge.
Emerge.
Yes. You get the tonality already? Emerge. Do you need some water? No?
No.
Confirm, huh?
Yeah.
This is the last time you read, that's it. We're going to move on to the next one. So let me read one more time to you. All right. So sit straight, 2 hands on the table. Diaphragm must straight, yes. But don't go there and do like that. Huh? Yeah, 1岁. It was pouring heavily. Kelly was getting ready to go to school. As she was about to sleep, you see, 当她要做的时候, so as she was about, don't rush. You know, I realized that somewhere here, this part here, you like to rush. Don't rush. Don't quickly end the conversations. Don't quickly end the oral. Take your own sweet time, relax. Okay? You spend 6 years, sir, and 10 minutes to read now. So make use of the 10 to 15 minutes. Don't rush. The teacher will not say, hello, excuse me. Can you quickly finish? I want to go home already. No such thing. Yes, you want to say something?
No.
Oh, I thought you raised out your hand. So, ready? All back to you. Let's go.
It was pouring.
No. You did not sit straight. You did not sit straight. Straight. Don't move your chair. Yes, like that. Go.
It was pouring heavily. Kelly was getting ready to go to school. As she was about to slip her left foot into her shoe, she spotted a large cockroach crawling out of it. Ah! She screamed in alarm. Her mother, on hearing her wail, sprinted out from the kitchen. What happened? What's wrong? She asked frantically. It's a cockroach, Mom, Kelly responded. Before they could react, the bug had crept out of the door in a flash. Kelly's mother grabbed a can of disinfectant from the utility cupboard and sprayed the shoe with it. Looks like we should do some spring cleaning, said Kelly's mother. Kelly nodded in agreement as she glanced at her watch. It was time to go. However, she was still a little disturbed by the incident. She put on her shoe hesitantly, half anticipating another creepy crawly to emerge. She wondered if the bug had had a good sleep in her shoe the previous night, and if it had already found a new home for itself.
Yes, a bit nervous, huh? You realize now you know why you need a 3, 2, 1 second to catch your breath. Do you swim now? Do you swim?
Yeah.
Do you swim freestyle?
Yeah.
You know, freestyle is like 1 stroke, 2 stroke, then you turn your head and catch the breath, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, same thing. So this is like swimming. You don't swim without turning your head and catch the breath, right? So same thing. When there is a full stop, when there's an exclamation, I like the way crawling out of it. That's the way. 它已经爬了出来 crawling out of it, not crawling out of it. You see, there's no tonality the first time you read crawling out of it. I know the reading is fine. If you can read every single word here, but it's very down in tone, you got the most 5 to 6 marks. But crawling out of it, you got higher marks. Get it now? So
Yeah.
this one you still cannot. So realize that the Yixian, you must like enthusiastically. One more time.
Enthusiastically.
Okay, I know you're going to pick up something. So that one not counted. One more time.
Enthusiastically.
Not enthuse. You don't do it enthusiastically.
Enthusiastically.
Czechoslovakia.
What?
Yeah, Czechoslovakia. 哎，真的有这个国家哈，把已经分散了，已经 broke off already. Czechoslovakia.
Czechoslovakia.
This don't laugh. When you're reading, I'm serious. Don't feel like it's very funny. Okay, it's the pronunciation is right. Okay, Yugoslovakia.
Yugoslovakia.
Yeah, Slovakia, Czechoslovakia. You know, Vladimir Putin, the Russian president, right? Correct now. Trotsky. If you study those history, you know Trotsky. Likov. Yeah, Trotsky, right? Stalin, Hitler. You know Hitler, right? You know who is Hitler?
No.
You don't know. Next time you go secondary school, you'll understand what is Hitler. It's a very dictator for Germany. It's a bad dictator, a bad leader. Okay, will kill a lot of people. So disinfectant, one more time.
Disinfectant.
The T, remember I told you the third sound? The RSTLY, 记得吗? Okay. So overall, however, so you did well, but you did not have the sound, okay? Take away. All right, let's go. Move on to the next segment. So far, I think you can make it, but just continue to practice the term enthusiastically. Czechoslovakia, Yugoslovakia, because of the 卷舌, the tongue twisting effect, right? So however, ever, never, forever, clever, whichever, whenever, whatsoever, whoever, whichever, whensoever. So you just practice your tongue twisting going. And the thing is that when you read 3 to 1 second, okay, remember, like you read this one, it was pouring heavily. 真的是倾盆大雨. Okay, raining cats and dogs. You heard before, right? Raining cats and dogs. Have you heard before?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, let's move on to the very beginning of the page. So take note that there are 2 parts, 10 marks for reading and 20 marks for conversations. And your fluency and pronunciation is very important. That just now we did that. Articulations of top, which they're talking about rhythm. Appropriate expression, remember, large, heavily, correct now, there's expressions. Now we're going to talk about these able. It's very simple, don't scare. When you're stuck there, always use this, the formula I'm going to share with you. Don't share with your friends. So look at this one. Can you read? So practice your oral.
She walked to the supermarket, went to the
supermarket. No, she walked to the supermarket.
She walked to the supermarket.
Yes. Hey, hello, brother. You can read like that. Don't read like those abeng are saying supermarket. Okay, supermarket. One more time.
She walked to the supermarket, went to the back shelf, and reached for the bag of flour on the shelf.
Whether you pronounce as flower, very funny, right? 花，一朵玫瑰花. Because I know you pronounce as flower, but honestly, I pronounce as flower. I know the British pronounce as flower, but very funny, yeah. Okay, so you're not wrong. You're not wrong for this. But I cannot take it the flower seriously. Okay, back to you. This one. So this is the very first sentence you're going to express. Let's say you have a conversations with your teacher using the video. But I do not have the video, so I'll be using the picture. So carry on.
She walked hurriedly to the supermarket, went to the back shelf in the far end of the supermarket, and stretched to reach for the bag of flour on the topmost shelf.
Yeah, I say she walked hurriedly in the far, 你真的是很远 in the far end of the supermarket and stretched. 真的是 stretch. Stretch. And then, hello, excuse me, top shelf. top shelf to the top shelf to the topmost， 对吗？最高的最顶峰的都是最高最顶峰，好像你没有气量 ，you're not happy 啊，you're not happy 都累啦。So you must say to the topmost, get it out, right? Okay, you did well, very well, seriously, very supermarket. So what he means here, like when you are having conversation, it's good to use adjective. It's good to use adverb. 明白吗？
Yeah.
The man is crying. I believe the man is crying very sadly. From the picture, you can tell that he's not only crying sadly, but he's showing the emotion. Get it up. So it's nothing wrong to use what, but it's good to add in the adjective and adverbs. Okay, adjective means to describe how is Uncle Raymond. Uncle Raymond is fat, old, ugly, and stupid. That's describing me. And no hair, bold, something like that. Get it? So it's good. If they say Uncle Raymond is old, yeah, old, but can you describe more to it? So when the conversations are give more expression to impress, to express. Next one. Okay, if they ask you, Yishan, do you like to go to the beach? So you answer. Answer here, yes, I like.
Yes, I like going to the beach.
Read the whole thing.
Oh,
Please, yeah.
yes, I like going to the beach because I love playing in the sand and swimming in the sea. My family and I go to the beach during the school holidays. We usually rent a chalet and stay a few nights. We have a lot of fun splashing around and building sandcastles.
No, here. You overshot. It's supposed to read here.
Oh.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun. Come on, this one.
We have a lot of fun swimming in the sea and playing in the sand.
You realize this one repeating, oh?
Yeah.
Okay, so say now notice how the last sentence is actually repeated. Huh?
Yeah.
So don't do that in the exam hall. All right? So you must do this. Let's go.
Yes, I like going to the beach because I love playing in the sand and swimming in the sea. My family and I go to the beach during the school holidays. We usually rent a chalet and stay a few nights. We have a lot of fun splashing around and building sandcastles.
Building sandcastles, it's not building castle in the air. Two different things. You don't say wrongly. So instead of my family and I go to the beach, you can say this. Okay, you can say that in fact, you can put the word in fact, my family and I usually go to the beach during the school holidays. Use very bombastic, very powerful vocab. Okay, in fact, as a matter of fact, my family always like to go to the beach during school holidays. Yeah, especially the past 2 years, there's COVID, we cannot travel overseas. So most of the time, we'll go to the seaside to get some fresh air. But halfway through, I saw some monsters swimming in the oceans, in the sea. Then I see some alien flying UFO in the sky. So I waved to them. Do you dare to say this?
No.
No, I'm just kidding, right? I'm just moving your leg. I tell you, if you say that, the teacher will fall down from the seat. Okay, so the repetition is gone and it is in place at interest. Okay, acknowledge it. Okay, use the word synonyms. That means replace from fun, you can replace nice, wonderful, fantastic, absolutely, totally agree with you. Use the like words like that, more than 2 syllables. Okay, so it's a pronunciations, all this we done already for this one. Okay, get it? Now it's in half an hour verify. Okay, this one, take note. You got this one, right, boy? Print it, okay?
I print it.
Huh?
Print it already.
Well done. Don't bring it to school. Don't share this. Okay, because of you, I came up this formula. I'm going to use it for the rest of all the classes. Usually this one, to be honest, is used in my set 1, set 2, set 3, set 4 in their examination essay paper. But for you, I specially designed because you are VVIP. Now listen, please speak up for your oral. So describe, for example, look at this picture, boy. Always use the so then how, okay? Remember your 3 favorite friends, so then how. You know why? After the lesson, your parent will sure ask you this question. So, boy, how was the oral? Yeah, the stupid Uncle Raymond taught me oral. Then what have you learned? Then I learned about so then how to use dear, how to have tonality, how to have 3, 2, 1 second. So how do you feel about this lesson? Okay lah. So boring, the stupid Uncle Raymond. Get it now? So then how? So boy, in the exam, if you have this kind of question, look here. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, see, so I think, okay, use bombastic word then. Don't worry. You don't do this, recording spoiled already. Wi-Fi got problem. Look at this picture. Look at this picture. So from the first thing you look at this picture, this video, on that day itself, if you see someone holding a cup of noodles, so this man is eating a cup of noodle. Then I can have three examples. Ready? Always 举例发生 three examples. Either he's very hungry, either that he's rushing for work, or either that she's not enough money to have a proper meal. 明白吗?
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you know that he's eating a cup of noodles? They will ask you, have you ever eaten a cup of noodles? You say yes. In fact, I love to eat cup of noodles, but my parents always advise me not to take too much because it's not very healthy diet. So always must say a positive thing like that. Get it now?
Yeah.
Okay, so by using this cup, already this cup, remember? Okay, I'm going back to the deer. So deer describe, right? Correct now. So let's read about so Yishan, what do you think about technology? So you start off with a topic sentence, right? So you say, so I think technology is useful to mankind. Say that.
I think technology is useful to mankind.
So then you have explain, right? Get it now? Then explain. Read.
Technology is a way to communicate.
So instead of saying technology, you must say in fact. Write down on the paper. In fact. Yeah, in fact. As a matter of fact. Use all the matching words to help you. Do you agree technology is useful? Yes. So I think technology is useful to mankind. In fact, technology is a way to communicate. Carry on.
In fact, technology is a way to communicate, to do research, and most important, it can help mankind to find out more stuff to help save the world.
So then, therefore,
I feel that technology is paramount.
No, it's not paramount, it's read together, paramount.
Paramount.
That means the most, okay, paramount.
Paramount important. Does mankind, what? In this 21st century society we live in.
Sorry, okay. Now you give example. Then I think that some example will be using then. Okay, example. So then compute like then for example. Say that then for example.
Then for example, computer, tablets, smartphones, and other gadgets that serve a great deal to us.
Okay, now you get it, huh? Okay, then it also technology can also detect natural disasters, pollution, and terrorism, as well as to find a cure to any diseases. Example, trace together. Juna, so tomorrow or not tomorrow, during your exam, give example, you will score marks.
Okay.
Yishan, actually, I'm preparing you for your secondary school already. I don't think all your primary school, your classmates have this. In fact, all these I told you, this kind of high level answering technique is usually from set 1 to set 4 or even to A levels. Okay, so when you answer this, you definitely will impress your examiner. Trust me. Then of course, you know, wow, you explain, you describe, or you give example, right? Then of course, how people will feel. People will feel what? So that is where your expression now. I feel that. Get on.
I feel that nowadays, without technology, we are more or less like a handicapped or disabled person. Apparently.
Do you play Minecraft?
No.
Do you know you don't play any games?
I
Don't play any online games?
No.
Hey, get a life now, please go and play some game. Okay, so you must have some life. You cannot be everyday study. You must balance yourself. Okay, you must take a sport. Don't play online game, don't play computer game. Fine, it's good, but you must get a sport. Okay, all works and no play make Yi Xuan a dull boy. So you must balance. So carry on. Apparently,
I feel that without technology these days, we may not be able
sorry,
to
it should be we may not. I type too fast. You see, we may not. Carry on.
we may not be able to totally carry out certain tasks in a safe, secure, and smooth environment. Example, using drones to deliver food to people who are affected by the pandemic.
You know, right? True now.
Yeah.
People now with Grab food, correct now. Those people who are COVID lockdown at home, they cannot go out and buy food, so they use the Grab food to deliver their food, correct? Is it through technology?
Yeah.
Yeah. So use the word like apparently, immediately, subsequently, firstly, secondly, thirdly. This will help you in answering of this. Okay. So, well done. Now you express, you feel good about technology. So what is the result? How do you agree now? So how is the final result? How I feel? Carry on.
How I feel.
As a result,
I feel that technology is a
paradigm shift.
paradigm shift.
Paradigm is from the old school of doing things to a new school. For example, 50 years ago, 60 years ago, 100 years ago, they're still using typewriter, correct? Tick-tock. Now they're using computer. Last time they used my bicycle, but now the bicycle is an e-bicycle. Get it? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So last time they're using old black and white color TV. Now it's high-end TV. That is called paradigm shift.
For mankind to a much better, sophisticated, and safe future for the next few generations to come.
So I purposely put those difficult words for you to practice your reading. It's pronounced as the word. As a result, I feel that technology is a paradigm shift for mankind to a much better, sophisticated, and safe future for the next few generations to come. Can you read the same thing again?
As a result, I feel that technology is a paradigm shift for mankind to a much better, sophisticated, and safe future for the next few generations to come.
It's your generation, boy. Your next generation is where the IT is really beyond your imaginations, like more than iPhones. So use these three magic words: task, therefore, and hence. Very useful for these three words, okay? Because these three words also used in my secondary school students. It's a magic word. It's used and it was introduced by one of the professor when I was attending his course. Okay, so you are the one to get it. So this one, next time, if you have the chance to be my student in secondary school, then this one very familiar. Task TTH. Write down. So carry on for this one here. Indeed,
I strongly believe that we can't live without technology in the near future.
So how? Can we live without? No, cannot. So after I give you the descriptions of what is technology, I explain to you why technology is important. I even give you an example, And then after the example, how people feel that without technology cannot live, Hey, tell me. The result is that everyone needs technologies to do their day-to-day chores, their day-to-day work, their day-to-day everything. So you tell me, you think we can live without technology? No way. Now you understand?
Yeah.
Use this formula, dear, with the D-E-E-E, not the double E. I know, Yi Xuan, your teacher will call PEEL, P-E-E-L, right? Or some other acronyms, right? I leave it to you which one you want to use. Okay, so now, employ the rule, so then how? This one you go and read now. So you can use this, all these. In fact, I give you some extra things, like in my opinion, as a result, nevertheless, okay? Carve a strong introductions, body, and conclusions. So then how? Always remember, so, right? Just now you did that, right? So then how? Now, look at this picture here. This one, okay? Would you purchase this? So, would you purchase this?
Yes.
Okay, you read this. Read, just read.
Yes. I would. I like spicy food and the yummy cup of noodles only takes 3 minutes to make. I don't need to add in eggs or vegetables as it is included in the packet.
Hello, packet. Read properly. Come on. Tonality. It is included in the packet.
It
Packet.
is included in the packet.
Yeah lah. Carry on.
I just need to add
Hello, need. Double E.
I just need to add in hot water and what?
Voila, some stuff it's those ingredients.
Voila, and the meal is ready.
And no, and voila, and then ta-da, the meal is ready. It's like ta-da, that's it. Okay. So
I don't need any culinary skills. Plus, there is no MSG. This will be useful as an afternoon snack. On some days, my mother is out ferrying
that means fetch my younger sister.
My younger sister for her after-school classes. If she does not have time to cook a proper lunch, I can make this on my own. Also, if I have to stay back after school, I don't find the canteen food very filling as I'm usually hungry by 4 p.m. This could be a good snack for me.
For me, I will say no, I will not want to buy this because I don't like spicy food. Yes, Uncle Raymond don't like spicy food, but then I say maybe I will choose alternative that this cup noodles that is non-spicy. You see, 不一定要 yes 的。如果你不喜欢 like for example, they ask you, you see a video, everyone is eating durian. Do you like durian?
Yes.
My family don't like durian except me. So no, I don't think I like durian because the pungent smell is very strong. I cannot take it. So I will not eat durian. They will not penalize you, no. They cannot say, oh, because you don't like durian, cannot. I will minus you mark. 神经病啊！这样臭豆腐嘞？ Not everyone can eat 臭豆腐, right? Yeah, that's ridiculous. Sorry, my dog is barking. So next one. So that was the soul, right? How about then? Then what do you think about MSG?
I have heard my mom talk about it. It's a kind of salt that enhances the flavor of food. While it makes the food tasty, it is very unhealthy. It is found in food that is cooked in restaurants and food courts. Restaurants and food courts, as those places need MSG to make their food tasty. It is also found in processed food like canned foods and even biscuits. It is man-made, so it's
artificial.
So it's not natural and can cause diseases. I have an aunt who eats every time she eats in a restaurant that has MSG in it develops a headache. She can immediately tell if the food has too much MSG. I think I would rather eat more natural, less tasty food than to be ill.
Yeah, so you say this is what they call a very high end standards answer. So when on that day you answer then I would not want to eat. So I will not buy these things because I don't like spicy food. Then MSG to me is no good because it's a processed kind of chemicals, things that can cause harm to our body system. So my dad and my mom's are always very particular of my eating habits. So therefore, apparently I will not eat this food. Get it now? Say it like that. Yeah. Don't get nervous. So I'm just teaching you some ideas. So how? Why do you think that it's important for children to have a balanced diet? How come? That means the last question, how come? So on that day, it's always about 3 questions. So you can predict so then how. So the last one will be how. How do you think? So carry on. Now,
I think.
Sorry, this is a bit long, so I just want to cut it off from there.
I think that as children, we should develop good eating habits for later in life. If we learn to eat vegetables and fruits daily, it will develop our mind and body into fit adults. Too much junk food can lead to obesity, and no one wants to be obese. At my age, overweight children cannot run fast or play sports well.
Thank you. Stop. So you can say, do you agree that eating healthy diets is important? How do you think? So how a healthy diet is important, because my grandfather always tell me this: an apple a day.
Keep the doctor away.
Yeah. So use these type of things to impress. You see. So in order to stay in the pink of
What?
health, write down. So in order to stay in the pink of health, and apples a day keep the doctors away, I do not eat junk food. My grandmother always say, I must keep in the pink of health. Cool, right? So you use that kind of idioms, the proverbs, the similes to whack them, to show that you are very highly educated, a high ability students. So use idioms. Yes, I can see on the picture there is like raining cats and dogs. I know even though it's raining cats and dogs, the children are running around as happy as a lark. You heard before, right? All these idioms, similes, Yuma?
Yo.
So you say you use that. So when the video is showing a children playing in the rain, you say, what do you think? Yeah. So to me, the picture show that it's a raining cats and dog, very heavy rains. But the children are running about as happy as a lark because they really enjoy this. Because I can see the background, they are from a very poor village that maybe they have been not raining for months. So they are really welcoming, received with open arms of the rain. 对吗?
Yeah.
Right. So imagine the village got 3-4 months 没有下雨, just all the plants, the animal is dying. Then suddenly the heavy downpour is like, oh my God, hallelujah. Now you get it. So you need to be, come on, please. Don't be a typical Singaporean student that must follow. You must be like an international student. Okay? To use all your 5 senses to impress and express. Remember that. So I need to move quickly because I'm going for my next lesson soon to prepare. So look at this one. They'll ask you, do you go for your, so the same thing as so then now. So do you go for this kind of cruise? Then who do you go to? How do you enjoy? Standard question now, so then now, just remember that already. So you really know the trick already, Yijian.
Yeah.
So just remember the so then how.
Okay.
Don't believe you see. So have you ever been to a cruise? You see? Yes, I've been to a cruise. Then you say, no, I don't have. See? No, I have never been on a cruise before. Okay, you can watch the video because this one I took away, so you have watched the video. Okay. No, I'm just teaching you the method. This one you read on your own, okay?
But I don't have the answer.
Correct. So you have to watch the video. Get it? You can take a picture from that. Actually, no need the answer. You get me? No need the answer. Actually, I want to test you on how you answer it. So I don't want to give you the answer. It's not as selfish. You see, I want to test you, but because of time constraint, because I want you to practice your former. So now you know so then how. So don't need, so have you ever been to a cruise? No, I've never been to a cruise before. But I always take aeroplanes, travel by air. Something like that. There's nothing wrong, you see? Why you never go to cruise? The teacher mark you down as 神经病 correct or not? They say, no, I don't travel by aeroplane. I don't travel by cruise. I travel by rocket. I go to Mars and Moon. Can? Teacher cannot. Yeah, because my relatives are all stay in Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, and Venus. So how? So sorry, then tell me about a country you have visited, correct or not? So yes, I do visit. I do take a cruise. Then I usually take a cruise to go to Penang. You know it's Penang, right? Malaysia, right? Penang, Malaysia.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. Now you know, So okay. Then every December, my parents will take a cruise all the way, and when the cruise dock at the Penang's harbor, my relative will wait for us and fetch us to the hotel. Get it?
Yeah.
So just ignore this answer. I mean, this is nothing. Just to okay. Anyway, the video will show. You can pause the video and watch the videos, right? So you don't write this kind of answer. You see, you use the word accelerated, garments, French dishes. You see, they use very bombastic English. So my advice is go to Google and search for idioms and similes and proverbs, or go search Google from this kind of thing how you answer. But need not have to be pay. No need to memorize your feelings. Just remember the so then how really. So it's so easy. How you say how. Which country you would like to visit? How do you end? Why? So how I like to visit Korea next. That means the how can. So how Do you like to go to the next visit? How are you going to spend the holiday there? Things like that. So it's very straightforward, right? So then
Yeah.
how? So then how? There's a link here. You can go and check the YouTube to watch. Okay? Don't need to copy. You got camera. Later, when I send the video, this video to you, you can download it and then you watch the video.
Okay.
Okay? Because if you want to watch this video, it's I think another 10 minutes. So I just give you the link so you take a look. So remember one more time. When you have this kind of pictures or in the cruise, first thing you ask your before the teachers ask you questions, you have to start answering questions. So this is a ship, okay. Then the teacher might ask me about whether I go for this ship before. How am I going to answer? I'm going to answer yes or no, and why and how. Get it now?
Yeah.
So you don't scare already, right? So any video come to you, use the so then how. Then call your three friends, your three invisible friends. Invisible friends, so come out. Invisible friend number 2, then come out. Invisible friend number 3, out. But don't talk like that in the exam. If not, teacher will think that 你已经太过 stress 了，你自言自语 talk to yourself. But in your mind, you say so. Okay, so this is a cruise. Then I'm going to talk about I go to the cruise with my family. And how often? Maybe every day I go by the cruise. Oh my goodness, every day. 你不用读书啊。So no, right? So you will say maybe June holiday or December holiday, or maybe every 2 years. Get it? So I'm just giving you these 2 examples. As long as there's a video, first thing when the video start moving already, you say, so where is this place? Where is this place? Is it a hawker center? Is it a classroom? Okay, then what are they doing? They are doing this. So look at the 4 corners of the video. 明白吗? Okay, always the 4 corners. Shh. Don't tell the rest, because confirm the 4 corners are very important next time. So the 4 corners, you see, you look at the 4 corners before I end the lesson soon. Take note, is it 4 corners. You realize everything's out of water except this one here, right? So they are talking about this is a very clear sky, clear, very cool, calm sea, traveling. And look at this one here. 4 corners, 4 corners. This one nothing much. 4 corners, the cup again, and the cup again, and this one, a cup again, and this cup. So practically this picture is talking about a cup. But in the video itself will be different. Video, you have to see what are the 4 corners. That when people don't look at the 4 corners, that at the corner of this video, I can see, then you're impressing. Oh, I didn't know, no? The teacher might say, oh, wow, that's very good. This guy, this Go Asian is very eye for detail. She can spot certain things where most of the students cannot spot. That is the way you score jackpot. Get it now, Ishan?
Yeah.
And guess what? Last few weeks was set for GCO level exam. You know what? I told my student to do this. So you just say, Ishan, say, okay, thank you, student. You may go now. Say that to me.
What?
You say that to me. Okay, student, thank you. You may go now.
Okay, student, thank you. You may go now.
Thank you, teachers. May I wish both teachers a happy Teachers' Day in advance. 你敢讲吗?
May I wish both teachers a happy Teachers' Day in advance.
你敢不敢讲?
No.
You know why students say that, no? You know why I say, oh, so cute. Okay, I wish you happy Children's Day in advance too. Bye. I leave it to you, but this is how to take away your stress, your worry. Okay, so now you know rhythm, the dum. 明白吗?
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't scare. You must have the rhythms. Right, just now you read this one here. So this one video, just take note using the so then how, and then ask, like before looking at the video, start asking your question inside. So this picture is talking about this one. Then, okay, what do you think the teacher will ask? What kind of questions? So when you start there, you're not sure, you should you say, I'm sorry, teacher, I beg your pardon, I can't hear you, because they might be putting masks, right? Correct? So might be a distance away. So suddenly when you do something, touch wood, maybe that day high thunderstorm, raining. And then you cannot hear. I'm so sorry. I'm afraid I did not catch you. Would you mind repeat your question again, teacher? Say like that. Don't Not like, huh? Don't say that, huh? So sorry, can you repeat the question? Sorry, teacher. All right. 知道吗?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me stop. Any questions? But don't worry. I mean, before that, you can ask me anything. If you want to get my WhatsApp handphone to get more tips, by all means, I will definitely help you. All right. So I wish you all the best. Remember the reading just now very good. Go download the video that just now you have read. And the best are Ishan, you have a handphone yourself, right?
No.
You don't have handphone, ah?
No.
Okay, so you borrow a handphone from your mommy, daddy, okay? Right? Then you read. Then you ask your mommy, daddy to record. Then you listen to your own. You never do that before, right?
Never.
Do that. So do that. Then you can find you. Oh, this one a bit no good. This one a bit good. Okay, I think I could adjust my tonality. Get it now? It was raining heavily. All right, Kelly was, okay, not it was raining heavily. Right down hall. Understand now? Okay. Okay, any questions to ask me? Besides the tonality and the abilities to get the 3, 2, 1 second, and then watching the video, make sure the video when you look through, if the video is not very clear or what, please tell the teachers. Don't be embarrassed, don't be scared. Okay, I'm sorry, teacher, I don't think the video is very clear. Something like that. If you think the video is not clear, okay? Or if the words, if you read wrongly, don't just read again, like just now what you do. Okay, don't if not, you really want to, I beg your pardon, but just move on and reread again.